welcome back to my channel, Mariah Talks AG. Today's a little short video just talking about what dolls I've gotten rid of, what dolls I chose to not keep any longer in my collection. I've been a collector for a number of years, and most dolls I've kept and connected with. I've only gotten rid of 4 in my 21 years of collecting, but there's a couple that just didn't really hit the mark for me, and today I'll be talking about those. So 2 of them, there are 4, that I've not sold yet. We have Samantha. Now, I have a Samantha I'm going to keep. This is a Be Forever Samantha, not my childhood Samantha, and I considered keeping both. I got her in a lot with her frilly frock outfit and her Be Forever meat dress, her dog, her coat from her Be Forever collection, her nightgown, which I already had, just a couple of pieces that I wanted. It was a really good price on Facebook Marketplace, and I figured I'm gonna snatch it up, and I'll probably keep the extra Samantha doll. And then I just decided I'm not a multiples kind of girl. They're characters. I want one character. Having multiple of them is just weird to me. It felt weird. And so this is a doll as gorgeous as she is. I don't need 2 Samanthas, but I will be keeping the outfits. I'll just be selling her. Next up on the dolls I'm getting rid of or have sold, this one kind of makes me a little sad. I wish I loved her more. I want to love her more. Everyone else seems to love her, and I just don't. She is the current Girl of the Year, Raquel Reyes. I took her out of her box, and I just do not connect with this doll. I just don't like this doll, which is unfortunate because I love her story and I love her collection. Just something about her sits weirdly with me. It just didn't work, and that makes me really sad because she's gorgeous. She's got long, beautiful hair. As you can see on the box, her box is gorgeous. She's the current Girl of the Year, and I have bought a Girl of the Year that was new in a long time, since 2018. No, 2017. So I was really excited to get this doll and love her meat outfit. Unfortunately, I just didn't fall in love with this doll. She stood next to all my other dolls. Sure, the Joss mold to me is too different. She didn't look like my other dolls. For reference, I have Classic, Josefina, Sonali, and Jess molds, so I don't have a Joss mold. I don't have any of the new molds after 2009. I don't have the Nenea mold, the Corinne mold, the Joss mold, any of those. So for me, she was just too different. I don't know if it's the face mold. I don't know if it's her eyes. Her eyes kind of scare me. They're like a really light color. I don't know. It kind of sounds crazy. I joke that she looks like she'd bully my other dolls. And I wanted to keep her, and I wanted to love her so bad. I put her in a number of my favorite outfits, like Caroline's birthday outfit and other Girl of the Year outfits, a bunch of Grace outfits. As you can see here, she just looks great in everything, and I love her collection, but it just didn't work out for me. So unfortunately, selling this doll. Hopefully she'll be sold pretty soon, and I'm really sad because this is the first doll I've gotten where I just genuinely did not like the way she looked. Didn't like the way she looked with all my other dolls. I just thought she was going to be so much better, and I was going to love her, and she's going to become a new favorite, especially because she's related to Samantha, and Samantha's my favorite historical and my favorite doll in general, and I was super excited, and unfortunately, this doll just didn't live up to it for me. I know a lot of other people love her. I know she's super popular. She probably has resurrected or at least helped the Girl of the Year line a lot. I feel like she's what the shot in the arm the Girl of the Year line really needed. I just wish she had different mold, different eyes, something about her I don't like, and that's really unfortunate because I wanted to love this doll, but the more I tried with her, the less I liked her, and so sadly, I won't be keeping my collection, and I won't have all the Girl of the Years at some point because I just really don't like this doll. But I love her story, and I love her collection, so the fact that I don't love this doll is really sad to me. My last two dolls I no longer have, so I'll put a picture up of them on the screen. The first one I got rid of, which surprised me, is the only other doll I bought in 2025 other than Raquel, and that was Belle, the American Girl Disney doll. I like her. She's pretty, but she's kind of like a Barbie doll to me, where I could look at her online, I could just look at her in general, but she's just not something I need to have in my collection, and she honestly doesn't fit in with the Girl of the Year contemporary historical characters that I have, and I wish she did. I wish I enjoyed her more. I wished I liked her. I just never did. She was not a doll that I gravitated towards, and I really wish I had, because she's super pretty. I love Belle. I love her outfit. I feel like they did a great job with her wig. But a Disney doll just didn't really seem to fit in my collection, because all of the ones I have are also characters, but they're American Girl characters. And I love Disneyland. I enjoy Disney movies. But I'm not the kind of person to have and own Disney stuff. So she just seemed like an odd fit for my collection. So I have since sold her. She was pretty, but if I want to look at her, I'll look at her on the American Girl site, and that's just not a line of dolls I feel that I need to own. I don't love Disney enough. I love Ariel, but I don't know if I love the Nenea face mold on many dolls, including her. So Disney was just something I decided not to collect, and therefore I have since sold Belle. No complaints though on how she looks. She's a really pretty doll. The last doll I sold was Truly Me number 53. If you've seen any of my other videos, you'll know that I don't have any other Truly Me dolls in my collection. That's not really something I like so much. I like the characters, I like American Girl, what they come up with them. I'm not really creative like that. I don't come up with names and collections and stuff for my dolls. It's just not really my thing. I love the ones who are already characters. Sorry if you heard that. There's a firework or something going off out there. Anyways, I got her at a used curriculum sale thing I went to as a child, and she was $25, in great shape, great hair. I like brown eyes, I like blonde hair, and it was an American Girl doll. I'm 12 or whatever at the time. I'm not going to turn that down. But it just always felt like an odd doll that didn't really belong in my collection. She was just there. I really wasn't sure why she was there. I never named her. I never gave her own collection. I did try on different outfits with her. I'm not wild about the short hair on dolls. I say that, and yet I have like Kit and Krissa. But for the most part, I'm not wild about that half short, half medium, odd length of hair, except on Krissa. So for me, she wasn't even a Truly Me. I would probably have picked on my own if I was picking one from the store. But when I was younger, I was just so thinking, okay, it's my doll, it's one of my dolls, I don't want to get rid of anything, this is my collection. And as I've gotten older, I'm more than willing to get rid of things that don't suit me, that don't fit my collection, that I don't love, and she just kind of fits into that category. I sold off all my Truly Me outfits, I sold off Truly Me furniture, Truly Me dolls, so she just wasn't something that fit in my collection as I curated it and made it feel a little more me. And so those are all the dolls that I have gotten rid of that are no longer part of my collection, that I've bought as an American Girl collector throughout my 21 years of collecting. A lot of hits. I have 23 dolls, but those 4 just didn't work out for me for whatever reason, and so they have been since sold or else taken out of my collection, and I'm happy with that. I love where my collection is now. I love my Girl of the Year collection and my historical collection, and I look forward to focusing on those and getting more of those dolls. Now, there are some non-historical or Girl of the Year dolls I would get. Like if there was a collector doll that came out, that was something I was a big fan of. I would love Scooby-Doo, Nancy Drew, stuff like that type of collector doll, but for the most part, these are the dolls I collect, and so the dolls I got rid of either were duplicates, didn't fit into that, or I just didn't love them, which is really sad, and hopefully I don't have too many more of those as I collect. So, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. Let me know what dolls you don't have any longer, or what dolls are next on your wish list. Again, thanks for watching. As you can see, I'm kind of chasing the sun a little bit here, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!